Family Guy and The Simpsons.
All right, here we go. Yo, what up? What up? What up, people? How we doing? How we living? How we be? What it look like? Yes, it's fucking Thursday. Don't get all crazy and shit. What's going on? What do I? Because we weren't here Tuesday, stupid. Anyway, what up, people? It's your boy, the Mr. What Up, man. It's Thursday night, 9 p.m. It's the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast. You know how it is. We got the family in the building. Listen, got a lot going on, man. But first, introductions. All the way to the right, he parked the truck for the night. He's probably going to start a fight because that's what he does.
Bars.
My man, my man, Road Reese. What up, Reese?
What up, fellas? What up, fellas? Hey, just want to give a shout out real early to my cousin Mika and her new husband, my man Jimmy.
Are they watching?
They might be. Yes. Hey, man, it was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony in D.C., Northwest D.C., because, you know, we usually in Southeast. Northwest, so it was kind of pricey. It was looking nice out there, but I'm saying, yo, it was a good wedding. It was a great wedding. It was great. It was a great time.
Shout out to the family. Shout out to the nuptials, as they call them.
Shout out to the nuptials.
And the guy who said shout out to the nuptials. It looks like he's at a barbershop. He's not really there, man. He's chilling. I'm telling you tonight, he's bringing some fire.
He's
gonna bring some fire tonight. We got a special segment that Drew is gonna head up, and we're gonna break it down. So shout out to my man Drew. What up, Drew?
Gang, 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 gang. What's good, y'all?
Man, we're just chilling like a villain, but don't call me Bob Dylan.
Heard you.
Bars again. I got bars all night tonight.
I'm getting them started.
So the guy who just want to talk some smack, but he was a little late tonight. I won't tell you why. How's your stomach doing? Yo, it's the three-time fantasy football champion, the NoMaam fantasy football champion.
Man with fire.
My man Wes. What up, baby?
What up, Mitch? What up, fellas? I'm glad to see you guys. It's been too long. And I really want to talk about Trevor Lawrence pushing the needle. But
we got a lot to talk about.
Mitch about went to blows with it. But yeah, glad to see y'all. Let's go.
And lastly, if you're wondering who's that handsome fella down, at the bottom of your screen, yes, people, don't adjust your eyeballs. That's Bro from the 1v1 Bro versus the World podcast, famously on Saturday from 7 to 9 on Twitch. He's in the building tonight, man. We there's a reason for it, and I'll explain why shortly. But I mean, there's always a reason for Bro to be here because he's part of the family. But there's even more of a reason, and we'll get into that a little bit. But welcome to the show, Bro.
So first of all, what up, everybody, man? I just want to say, man, starting off with Mitch and then obviously with the rest of y'all, man, and that doesn't mean I love him more. That just means I can't stand y'all a little more than I can't stand him. Thank you for having me again. It's been quite some time since I've been back. I appreciate the invite, and y'all already know, man, I'm here, man, just so I don't get fined, man. I appreciate it.
I feel the same way about your hat.
Shout out to that 1v1 and the New York Mets while we at. This is a good brim right here, bro. Don't be a hater, bro.
It's okay. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to talk baseball right now. Wes, Drew and I are a little pissed off about what happened today. But shout out to those Coastal Carolina. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. I don't even know. It's a fucking rooster, okay? Let's just shout out to the Roosters, man. I just want to, real quick, we've been gone for a week. We were not here last Tuesday. First and foremost, I want to shout out the nation. The NoMaam Nation's always in the building. We got my man, Jared. Jared got some stuff going down tonight. I I think he's running for president. I'm just personally honest. He couldn't make the podcast this evening. Prior engagement, but that's our guy. That's the guy. That's the Martin Scorsese of the podcast game. We got
Shout out
Reese.
to the bro.
We got Reese in the building and in the chat. It's crazy. Like when that shit goes down, it's crazy. But anyway, missed the podcast last Tuesday. Shout out to the family. My daughter graduated high school. Let's give it a round of applause.
Yes.
Wes's goddaughter.
Hey!
Good job.
She officially graduated high school, so we had the fam in the building, so got to shut it down for a week. This Tuesday, I was at Coastal Carolina. The boy had a baseball showcase that went really well, so talk more about that later. Shout out to the world's best unpaid intern in the world, Mr. Luke. What's up, baby? We got a lot going on, man. So, as we always do, shout out to our sponsors. You're the S at the end. Sponsors. And then they're actually real. It's crazy. But we got the Comedy Zone, North Carolina, and Cherokee. So you like to laugh and potentially win or lose some money.
Hey, and gamble.
Comedy Zone. They got it for you, man.
Got good wings.
To my man, Dr. Drains. Listen, you got some leaky pipes. When you get older, the pipes get leaky. And he can bring in his team and they can fix it. I just said the part.
Okay. No. You were good. You was good. It was
good though, right?
You was on a little slippery slope. Right? It was okay. It was okay.
Crazy.
It was okay.
A shout out to our newest and our greatest, our new sponsor, Pulse Vodka. Let's give it up for Pulse Vodka, people.
Cheers.
So, what's up, Kelly? The queen of the chat. She's in repping Vegas right now. What's up, Kelly? She's out there in Vegas having a good time. But one of the reasons Bro's on the show tonight is we are doing some collaboration work, right? As we know, 1v1 World vs. Bro supports NoMaam. NoMaam supports 1v1 World vs. Bro, right? We have family here. And shout out to DJ Mond. That's our guy helping us out, talking to our boy George at Pulse Vodka. Great product. You're going to start seeing it on our screens here shortly. But we are in the midst of just a great collaboration with this company. It's a local brand here in the North Carolina region. And he has agreed to be our sponsor. We got a lot of fun stuff that's going to happen. We're going to work on some merchandise for them, merchandise for us. But what I can announce right now, which is just, and you'll get way more information as the time gets closer. But the NoMaam show is going live. And when I mean live in your face, November 16th, people, mark the calendar down. Said you don't even know about this. November 16th, NoMaam Fantasy Sports, the 1v1 Bro vs. the World podcast, and Pulse Vodka is teaming up with Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
And we were putting on a show, a live show in the Charlotte region. The details will come out here soon, but we're going to be live on set. It's a Saturday. We're going to be doing a live podcast, a joint podcast, the 1v1 and NoMaam show, per se. We're going to be doing signing autographs. We got thousands of people that are going to, the biker community's coming. The football community is going to come out. We got to, look, bring your mama, bring your children, bring whoever you want. Just don't bring any drama.
Word to granddad. Don't bring it.
We are going to, we're going to explain more as more details come about, but just know that Tuesday night we signed the deal. Working with Harley Davidson's a dream of mine. I've always loved their bikes. I'm a bike fan my whole life. But to work with Bro like this and DJ Mond and the and Just everybody involved is just going to be an amazing opportunity. We're gonna try to build it as much as possible. And listen, if you want to add to it, come to it. If you want to be a part of it, support it. Right? Support the brands. We're not here to take people down. We're here to rise people up. So shout out to George and the Post Vodka family. Shout out to DJ Mon D. Shout out to 1v1 Bro versus the World and the All of B-Box Radio. Special shout out to the NoMaam family. To Reese. To Wes. To Drew. To Betts. To Kirby. To Stino. To my man Ocho.
Ravens,
To
Ocho.
Snowman.
Oh.
To everybody involved in uplifting the brand. But to my NoMaam family, I got to say this. When I'm making these deals for us, it's because of y'all we're anything. So Drew, Wes, Reese right now in front of my face, Kirby in the chat, Ryan at home, alone, doing whatever alone does. I love y'all motherfuckers, man. We do this for each other. We do this for the family. So with that said, let's get into this motherfucking sports right now and see what's going down. First and foremost, T. Higgins. Welcome home, baby. Way to son get that $21.8 million and stay home with your boys. Very excited about that. So we are going to start off with some NFL. We'll go down the line. I'm going to talk about my shit first. I'm happy, dude. I mean, I'll be honest with you. And I'll tell you what makes me even happier is that they have a plan. And I don't know if the plan is to trade him, which I don't think it is going to be. But if he does stay, if Jermaine Burton continues to play the way he played in camp, the Bengals are going to make some noise. They're going to whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going to be first place. I'm going to call it right now. I'm just saying. But I'm excited about all the things going on in the NFL.
Snazzy.
It's good. What do you think, Drew?
I mean, listen, I said it before. I didn't think T was going to sit out, and I definitely didn't think that they were going to move off of him. Once they let go Boyd, that just allowed that spit fill in. I think they do extend him, sometime this year before the season ends. You got it. That's a great 1-2 receiver core right there, Chase and T, man. So keep that
especially
together.
healthy. Especially healthy.
I think it's 3.
Who's the third?
Jermaine Burton.
Well, I mean, he has to play.
Definitely. Once he gets his foot in, that's a scary tandem. And then a guy like the tight end, Gesicki, and even the rookie guy that they drafted, all
from Iowa. Yep.
That kid's hands is good, man. So you give your short back quarterback, right?
Yep.
All of the weapons that he needs to be successful in that tough division, in this tough conference. So I'm all for it, man.
Drew Sample, I love. He's our other tight end. And we just signed him. He's a great blocking tight end. Mm-hmm. He has decent hands, but he's a great blocking tight end, and I just think having him there is just going to be so helpful as well. Wes, you mentioned it. I got to go to you next. I'll let you start off the violence and let it permeate through the room. Talk to me. Go for it.
So I presented to Mitch that I get quarterbacks that move the needle, push the number up for the quarterback position.
Well, pause for a second. If you were going to talk, let's talk about the heated argument that we had watching wrestling about this.
Now, I'll get to the point. So I feel that Trevor Lawrence, I'm happy he got paid, but I didn't feel he was the type of quarterback that could move the needle up. So I think he ties Joe Burrow at, 55. I feel he could have gotten the 50s because I see other quarterbacks who, and this is where me and Mitch got into the argument of like Brock Purdy coming up behind him going to get 60. And I'm like, are you real Brock 60 per? Like, I get it, but that's a lot of money. Cap, value in that one position. So, but that's what we ended up like. Which players get the most money? But I was like, Trevor Lawrence hasn't shown enough for me in his 5 years for him to be the one to move the needle. He should have.
And I agreed with you. But the problem is, as I think Drew and Reese and Bro agree with me. At this point, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. You're sitting like Dallas.
It should matter. It should matter. But in the NFL right now, it doesn't matter. Once that, it's the next man up is going to get that money.
No, they can't let everybody move the needle, because that's when we ended up. Like I said, they got to cap the position. Like, they're not going to say it's cap, but they're going to treat it like running back. Like,
exactly.
But it also depends on the situation and the team, because we can sit there and say, no, it shouldn't happen, but Jacksonville don't know when they're going to get the next quarterback they're going to get, so they're going to overpay. Be honest, Cleveland started this bullshit.
That's where we went to.
with that deal for what's it called? For
So is it? But so Reese, is it not the same situation though?
Huh?
Is it the same situation, bro? You're saying no. We'll get to you in a second. But is it? I think it's the same situation that Jacksonville was in. What's Plan B? They were moving away from Baker.
Hold on. I said,
this is where we went. Right.
They should have traded Trevor Lawrence this year for one of the top 5 picks. That could have been their plan B. But go ahead, Mitch.
No. Right. You talking about trading? You're not going to trade him.
No, but I'm basically saying that they're going to reset the clock because they already know what they got in Trevor.
No, you didn't say that's not trading. That's just releasing him and saying fuck it and going with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, but I mean, top 5. Like,
I'm saying, only quarterback you're gonna let category was Caleb, and unless the Bears are gonna do that,
New England wouldn't have gave up a top pick for Trevor Lawrence.
I just gonna give up Trevor Lawrence for what New England got?
No. What Wes was saying, bro, I really want to get back to you, is that it wasn't about wanting to trade Trevor Lawrence. It's like, we're not going to pay you, so we'll ship you. Right, so we don't have to pay the quarterback.
Get a worse quarterback. Still talking about somebody.
That's what I said.
We're still talking about somebody who's considered generational talent that people actually tank to try to get.
But you're saying at Caleb Williams. I'm like, okay, what about the 2, 3? Like, quarterbacks went top 3.
Yeah, I don't think none of Jalen Daniels and whoever went third again are in the same. They're not even the same category as what's called. I don't even think Caleb Williams is in the same category as Trevor Lawrence was. I consider Trevor Lawrence a generational talent. I think he's gotten a team to the playoffs, so we can dismiss that. He's put a team in the playoffs. He had to deal with maybe one of the worst coaching situations I've ever seen.
I agree.
Anybody, and still survived it. I don't think you trade it. I think Jacksonville knows how hard it is to have a quarterback. Look, name their history. What, Mark Tunnell is the only one they've ever had? What, Brian? Please, really? That's what I'm saying. You got the number 1 pick and got your quarterback. That's like saying, oh, we're going to get rid of Cam after the first 2 seasons. Hell no, we weren't going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, bro. What were you gonna say? I think we're frozen on the TikTok, right? On
Twitch is
Twitch. Twitch is fucking
up. So what I want to address first is and I'll try to keep it short as possible, but the signing of T. Higgins to me just solidifies that, one, he has to go put that work in to go get that max 1 contract. He can't have a down year like he had last year. He can't be injured, missing 3 games, and expect to get that type of contract from a 1. If he has a okay season, he's going to get 2 money. That's what the market's going to be for him. But I do think that him being back in the fold for Cincinnati does not only get him together, but it also completes Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase has to deal with double and triple coverage sometimes when guys like T. Higgins don't perform or are not on the field to perform. So to me, you want a guy like T. Higgins on the field, of course, because he's a great player himself, but it allows you to give Jamar Chase freedom to do the things that Cincinnati to do. So I want to point that out. And all the other guys, that's fair, with all those guys, and that's cool because you need to complete the team. But in my opinion, Jamar Chase has the ability, which I don't know why he seems to always get of being like a top 7 receiver, top 6. Jamar Chase, opinion, has the skill set to be a top 3 receiver, and that's like the minimum for me. I can't go no further because of what his skill. People start putting him number 7, and meanwhile, all the receivers that you have ahead of him, they all had their quarterback. They don't have to deal with 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks and then deal with the stats. That's why Devontae Adams supposedly had a down year, because there was no consistency at quarterback. But I'm not going to stay on that topic. I just wanted to give him his flowers. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, shout out the Bengals. Where I want to start with the Trevor Lawrence situation is, first of all, he should not, under no circumstances, got that contract. We all know that. But I do think that Jacksonville is a franchise, if we look at them for how long they've been a part of the National Football League, they've been a team that have been looking for the guy to replace Mark Brunell, if we're being honest. And I don't think they want to even deal with the fact or the possibility of having to get another guy and make him the guy or hope that he's the guy when they potentially have the guy on the team. And so do I think he deserved that contract? No. But again, the way the market has been for quarterbacks mainly, I mean, we've seen it with other positions, but for quarterbacks mainly, this is what it's going to be. And it's not going to get to Purdy. In my opinion, Tua is about to piss a lot of people off because he's about to get a contract that he doesn't deserve. And we're going to be having this same conversation over because we all know that while he does put up great stats, he ain't worth no fucking $55, $60 million no damn year. But that's what's going to happen. And then when you look at a guy like Josh Allen, guess what? Now he's making 42. Don't look the same. So they're going to continue to go through this, bro. We're going to see this time and time again unless, because I heard this, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that what the owners are possibly talking about is making a cap just for the quarterbacks that doesn't affect the regular cap. And so if they do that, if the National Football League does that, bro, that changes everything from how you build a team, and that helps the team consistently keep the players and not get rid of them because they have to pay the quarterback.
Don't you think that may also hinder? Right? So, for example, let's say a guy like Dak Prescott. We all know that he's had some bad years due to injury, right? And then coming out of those bad years, he's had some good rebound years, right? Now, does that put him in? Does that one of those quarterbacks that just it's a roller coaster type of effect with them from year to year, depending on whatever the circumstances may be, right? Then going into a contract year is like, yo, hey, last year I was, top passing percentage. I led the league in yards thrown. I led the league in whatever. I deserve this money. I think that creates a bit of a clash, which it may be a hindrance for the player and that team, because I'm very sure there is another team that'll be, forward ready.
Was that one, the salary cap for the quarterback, it would still be on the cap. It just wouldn't affect the totality of the cap. Gotcha. So let's say, for instance, you get a guy like Trevor Lawrence. He just signs this deal, right? Mm-hmm. And he's going to take up, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to be quoted, but if I'm not mistaken, he's going to take up about 25% of the total salary cap of what Jacksonville has. Okay. And so if we take all the quarterbacks, the Deshaun Watsons, Josh Allens, Patrick Mahomes, all the top guys, right? They're all around that 20, mid 20s to early 20s range of total cap. So if you have one player taking 20% or more of your salary cap, what does that say for the whole team? That's why we always see it. Buffalo just went through it last season, this offseason. By Josh Allen's contract coming into fruition for this season, now what it did was it forced them to get rid of so many players because guess what? They're over the salary cap, and we all know what transpires to the owner when they're over the salary cap, right? And so the owners, while they do want to win, they do believe in the players, nigga, they don't want to be paying nobody $40 million to the state, and none of them people in the state is helping them on the football field or on the basketball court. They don't want to do that. So, and just my humble opinion, if they do change that, I do think there would be other things that obviously would come into play that would make you say, okay, well, now we have to do XYZ different, but it does allow teams to pay the quarterback and then focus on the team where it's not focused on the quarterback so much with the salary cap.
I still think it's bullshit because I don't want to become baseball where you could just pay one player. First of all, you separating that player from the rest of the team.
Right.
So now people can act like Russell Wilson, have their own office, have their own locker room because they're the highest paid player. We already know that. But I still think it should be about team building. Yo, if your quarterback's good enough, you got to pay. Well, the rest of your team might not be that good. Your quarterback got to carry it. It shouldn't be that you can, I can just use this salary cap to take care of the quarterback and then use the rest of my salary because I can still build a super team. That's just not what football was. I still think you should have to you use the salary cap and you work between the rules. You'll figure it a way out. And then guess what? Maybe your quarterback chooses to beat Tom Brady. I don't have to be a hit on my salary team. I can find another way to make my money. Some shit has happened before.
Well, look, my opinion on it is like this. No, one position should not stymie another position, as Wes and I talked about the other day. The quarterback position, maybe not directly, maybe indirectly, is really stymieing the running back position, right? Because what Wes was saying that Jacksonville could have done with the quarterback position is what the NFL is doing with the running back position. Not paying the guy, drafting, and not worrying about that salary cap hit for 4 years, so you can put the money somewhere else, whether it be a linebacker or the quarterback or a flashy. Because right now, what are the 3 highest paid positions in football?
Quarterback,
left tackle.
Oh yeah, left tackle,
and edge rusher.
And edge rusher.
Yeah.
Wide receivers not up there.
It's
not over edge rusher.
Not over edge rusher. I think they might. I think they're close, but I think edge rusher has the I think if you say top 5, edge is probably
right.
Wide receivers fourth.
Right. So we're talking that there are some of these offensive linemen aren't making any money, and they're the one in the trenches. Right. There's very select tight ends that are making money. Safeties. It's to everyone's point. I think it needs to be spread out more evenly. Yes, I think a larger portion does need to go to the quarterback. His hand, he touches the ball every play. I said pause. I'm getting better at it,
Yeah, you do.
I agree.
So I think the quarterback should be paid more. And then, yes, to Wes's point, refried garbage like Trevor Lawrence should not be making $55 million a year.
He's not refried garbage.
Yeah. He's garbage, dude.
Bro, come on, bro.
I'm not going to say
what
garbage.
What has he done?
I'm not going to say garbage.
He got to the playoffs. He did.
He's an underachiever.
I wouldn't even
a massive underachiever.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
How do you not say that?
What would you say then? What would you say?
Oh, okay. What I would say is, I think they need a better team around him. I think his first year was fucked. I think his second year, it was really his rookie year. He started getting it going. His third year, he took a team to the playoffs. His fourth year, they took a step back.
Why are you saying his first year wasn't his rookie year? That was truly his rookie year.
No, I think that's the most shittiest thing. No, I think Urban Meyer was put there. That was a terrible pick, and that's on the ownership.
Reese, you still got to throw the ball accurately. You're a quarterback.
No, man, no. I'm a rookie quarterback. I am learning from my offense, and I'm learning from my coach and my offense coordinator.
What? You just got drafted. You just won.
No. If he's in a club,
oh my god, here we
my
go.
20-year-olds, and more than he's writing plays for me. Then no, I'm set up for failure.
So the man who just won a national title going into the pros.
Yeah.
National title. national title. And respect to your quarterback that just won a national title that was not asked to be a 300-yard quarterback.
What is your point?
Hold on. Your quarterback that just won the national title in Michigan was never asked in college, or at least his senior year, to be Joe Montana, the greatest quarterback of all time. He was asked to be serviceable, don't make mistakes, and lead your team. Trevor Lawrence was throwing the ball. That
team in Michigan cannot be compared to a Jacksonville Jaguar playing in the pros. That's not even the same thing. That's like
comparing him to the Jacksonville. I'm comparing to. He came out of college. He's a thrower, and he's supposed to throw the ball. And he had guys who throw. What do you mean to who? To people catching the ball.
Okay, so by your
and he wasn't, and that wasn't a good year. Year 2, he progressed. Year 3, got a little better. Year 4, progressed.
It went back down. Yes, I'm saying
he's top 15 towards the 15.
I would go with that top 15 towards the 15. I think that shit. I would take him over a couple of that 15. So I don't know about that. I don't know about
so I'm gonna be honest with you. And
so he deserves $55 million.
We've had this conversation.
I'm saying if Daniel Jones, what did Daniel Jones get?
See, again, we can't.
We're talking about the market. It's what
right. We're talking about the market. We're not. There's no more. We all said it on this podcast. We said it on this podcast that Daniel Jones was not worth $45 million a year.
He is worth whatever team is willing to pay him.
Come on, man.
You
if
can
that's
say
the case,
that. You can say that, but we really know that his value in that offense is not worth that price tag.
Oh God.
Just like how about this? Just like you love doing this to me when we were talking about anything, you're just throwing like Joe Burrow. If Daniel Jones is worth $45 million, then Cam Newton is worth $260 billion a day.
Oh, he was. But,
no, he was not a day. Just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about.
You shut the fuck up. You know how this goes. It goes in cycles. When you get paid,
I know what it's go. You're right. You're 100% right. Daniel Jones was not worth $45 million. Trevor Lawrence is not worth $55 million a year.
Why?
Okay, so
I'm saying
ask the question.
For that community, he might be worth that much money. He might be the only person that's bringing them motherfuckers to the field.
Not at all.
Negative Ghost Rider pattern is full.
What I want to know is if a guy automatically is worth whatever the team signs him for.
Yeah.
So then, what is the purpose of a player having to put work in to earn it? Because if you have a guy that just because he's up next to get the contract, right?
Right.
The Jamarcus Russell should have went to the Hall of Fame. if this is the, I just said because if a guy just like let's take Purdy, right? I do agree, but wait, I do agree that Purdy has put the work in to get the contract. You can say what you want to say about Purdy, about him not throwing the ball down the field like, say, a Patrick Mahomes does. But the bottom line is, Brock Purdy has done more with the team that he has, right? Over the majority of football.
You want to say the majority? You want to say the team he has?
You still got to execute, don't you? You still got to complete a pass, don't you?
It doesn't matter. He still let
passes. Yeah, do y'all want to look at the stats? Or y'all want to keep talking? Look at the stats and tell me what he's doing.
He had the same. Who you talking about? T-Law?
Doing what the coaches
you want to compare Purdy and T-Law for the last 2 years?
I can't compare because that T-Law. I'm saying Purdy's got maybe the greatest offensive set of weapons I've ever seen. What are we talking about?
You still throw the ball and complete it.
That's a little skewed, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you said the greatest offensive weapons you ever seen. Stop.
He may have the best running back, two of the best receivers, one of the best tight ends.
He does not have two of the best receivers. He does not have two of the best receivers. That's an overstatement for that.
Hold on a second.
He's in a good system. Exactly like Wes just said.
And tell me, those are the two best wide receivers you've ever seen in football.
I'm saying some of the best wide receivers. Goddamn.
You said two of the best.
You said two of the best.
Y'all don't want to be wrong, so y'all want to be literal. Y'all want to be, everything got to be the.
No, we're repeating what you said. We are repeating what you said there.
But attention, chat. He's crashing out.
Okay.
He's crashing
out.
Crashing out, people.
This motherfucker.
You're crashing out. You
Shout out to
said
Malone.
I like slow down.
About the wide receivers?
No, I brought up Jamarcus Russell as an example for what you said was you said that the next guy up should be getting paid. And I'm saying if that's the case, just because you next up, always you ain't put the work in to earn it. That's all I was saying, bro.
What does rookie have to do with somebody that's been in the league? We're talking about next up that's been in the league, not next up as a rookie. And honestly, Jamarcus Russell got paid more than a lot of rookie quarterbacks.
This is his first bag.
This is his first contract, bro.
Shut up and let me talk. This is the first time Jamarcus Russell got paid because there was no rookie salary cap, remember? So Jamarcus made more than Cam.
You are true. However, but to the point, for that coming out of that rookie deal, right? And I think this is the way tell me if I'm wrong. You're evaluated off of your extension from your rookie contract from what you've done, and loosely they give you depending on when they extended the 4th year, they took the 5th year option, right? Let's just take year 3 to year 5. Forget about 1 and 2. Let's just take 3 to 5. Was the marginal jump with him at quarterback, with the pieces he had? Let's not act like Evan Ingram wasn't a good target for him. Because I had Evan Ingram.
Ridley was.
Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't say Ridley. I said Evan Ingram.
I know. I said Ridley. I said really because I swear people thought he was a bust.
No,
he wasn't.
No, time out. We got somebody who's on this show. God bless my boy Ocho, who won't even touch him.
No,
because he was a Giant. He did nothing for the Giants. When he went to Jacksonville, he balled out.
What
are you talking about?
So who helped him ball out again? What
a better offense?
A better system.
And Daniel Jones.
Because to be honest with you, when he was with the Giants, they were using him as a blocker. And if you know anything about Evan Ingram, that's not his forte. He's a receiving tight end, bro.
I agree.
And what I'll say and what I'm trying to get to is that when like T-Law had the targets, he had the pieces. If you want to say it was the system, if you wanted to say, his translation into, getting his footing in the NFL, to me, it's not worth 55 a year. Now, Daniel Jones money, I'd have said yes to.
Wow. Okay.
No way.
I think y'all just talk about the football and y'all take out the what he means to that community, what he means to that neighborhood, that he's the only one selling tickets there. I'm talking about they have to think this is not just a football.
How many Cutlets sold more tickets than
right now, bro?
What are we talking about?
First of all,
you don't even go to Jacksonville. You don't even go down there.
How you doing? Hey.
How many Cutlets brought more to the fucking Giants in 6 months than Daniel Jones ever did?
Okay.
Take care, brush your hair.
Hey, yo, I know this. I don't know what percentage nobody else got, but I know this. Performance on the football field is going to help you 9 times out of 10 before anything you do off the football field to get money. That's all I'm going to say.
Has he been a bad quarterback?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not going to say bad. I'm going to say mediocre.
No, I'm going to say yes.
So average.
Because you know why? Because of what you said earlier. You said earlier that he was probably the most talented quarterback to come out of college and God knows when, right? So with that talent, that means, and we've seen multiple quarterbacks who don't have nothing close to his talent still get the job done. Had better teams, I agree with that point, but still, guess what? Even when you're that guy, this is why I accept the bullshit for Josh Allen. Because when you have a skill set and you don't get the job done, it ain't on the fucking coach all the time. It ain't on what's around you. It's about what you do in those moments. And in those moments, he ain't performed, bro.
He took a team to playoff. We're talking about it wasn't a year ago. He was going toe to toe with what's called almost beat the damn team.
How far did they make it in the playoffs? How far did they make it in the playoffs?
It was the second round. They lost to the Chiefs. They were almost ready to beat the Chiefs. They were up. His defense gave up.
Shout out to Curbs in the chat. He said they said the same thing about Josh Rosen and Blaine Gabbert.
Oh,
the overhype.
We're talking about Josh Rosen. Oh my God. Okay, I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all want to compare quarterbacks who ain't done shit in the NFL? Who
No.
What is Trevor Lawrence done?
No.
He made the
playoffs. Once.
Y'all gonna act like he not there.
In 4 years, he's been in the playoff once.
3 years, he's been there once. Now the first season he was a rookie. You know what? Cam in his first 3 years didn't make it, but he didn't make it to his fourth.
Oh, no.
How many years still count? What are you talking about?
I don't know where. Where do we come in? Where do we come up where we just going to exclude years because the situation is bad?
Don't exclude years.
Okay.
We'll just go with
so Blake Bortles, as Jared said in the chat, Blake Bortles has 2 playoff games. Won 2 playoff games with the Jaguars, and he had worse teams. They make him a better quarterback?
Yeah, no, I don't think he had worse teams. I think Jared's full of shit. There is no way he ain't had no worse. He had friends. Didn't he have friends?
Oh, no, that's right. It's Reese's hour. He's right.
Who had the receivers?
First off, I'll say it to you like this. None of these guys that are getting 55 fucking million that have not made deep runs to the playoffs or visited the Super Bowl deserve it. Period. No matter what the team thinks is worth, or that number is astronomical, and we can thank the Browns for that. Moving on. That
was tough.
Shout out to our sponsor, Pulse Vodka. If you're still around, I'm sorry. It's just getting fucking crazy. We froze earlier.
I don't apologize. It's content.
I'm talking about the freeze. I was talking about us freezing. I don't give a fuck about your conversation.
Oh, my bad.
The conversation. We froze. Like a frozen drink you can make with Pulse Vodka. Very delicious.
Ooh, snazzy.
Hey, Jared, on Discord, we'll have a conversation about that team, though. We're going to have that.
See that, bro?
In other football news, there was another contract signing that did happen today. The New England Patriots signed Rashawn Stevenson to a $36 million deal, which I believe 17 million of it was guaranteed at the running back position.
How many years? 36 million?
I think it was 3 or 4.
Okay, so that comes out to about 8 million, a little over 8 million a year.
So I think
not 9 million.
I think this is something to definitely look at, especially with how we're granted, last couple of years, the running back room hasn't been the tippy top of the NFL. It's been looked down upon. But we saw a lot of big movement this offseason with a couple of big name running backs, right? Him coming off of that rookie, I believe that's off his rookie contract, Stevenson. That's a big number for a guy coming out of his rookie contract, especially in that New England wheelhouse. So I think it might be something to keep an eye out on the next couple of years with guys coming up for the past couple of years, with these next couple of years, I mean.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but he's decent in fantasy for me. I mean, Ramondre, he's not great. He's not, winning you a league, but he's giving you some good points. He's from a fantasy perspective.
Yeah. He's a good weapon.
Yeah, get your bag, man. That's not a bad bag to get, and that's his first bag. And it should reflect what he's done, and he's done maybe $8 million worth of work, I guess you could say. I don't even know how to categorize that shit anymore. How to value it?
They're building, so that's a piece. They're rebuilding.
Right, right. They don't have to pay a quarterback for a while because Drake, but they're still going to be last in their division anyway. So
facts.
Shout out to the lonely New England Patriot fans out there. Kirby wants me to bring up, I don't know how to pronounce their names.
Sabrina Ionescu and Jaquel Jones.
Ionescu, yes, sir.
Shout
out no. It's not It's Ionescu.
Ionescu. I said, well, sorry, sir. Jeez.
I'm just saying. That's what she said.
Jeez, bro.
Hey,
I know we have issues, bro.
Shout out to Trav. He said Stevenson robbed him. He only had one good year with over 1 year rushing. Yeah, but he does a little bit more than that, though.
Trav's cooking.
Trav's always cooking. If it ain't Bo Nix and Franklin, Trav don't care. And you know what? Because I'm a man of my word, I'm gonna say this to you. Shout out to your Orioles beating the Yankees in the 3-game set, 2-1. You're still in second place. It doesn't matter. You know, whatever. We're not even at the halfway point. But shout out to your Orioles. You know, look, you guys have been relevant for 1 year out of the last 40. It's cool.
You a hater. Hater.
Well, listen, 10 games out. Listen, we'll get to you later.
You know what's wicked? You know what's wicked being a Boston Red Sox fan wearing a New York Mets hat?
Bro, please.
1986, Carl, they're going to kick your ass.
Hold on. First of all, I would rather wear this New York Mets hat than a turban. That's first. Let's get that out the way. But listen, I wear this hat.
Wow.
I wear this hat because of who gave me the hat.
Whoa.
Somebody very special to me gave me this hat. Shout out to my boy. He know who he be. He is ridiculously short, and he doesn't normally take people outside of his family to baseball games. And he took me and my family to the Mets game at Citi Field. It was my first time being there, and he said I had to get a hat. That's the same thing he did at Yankee Stadium. You think I give a fuck about the Yankees? You think I care 2 shits about what the Yankees got going on? No.
This is authentic, my boy. This is authentic. You hear me? This is authentic.
But we've also seen you wear a Yankee hat too.
You feel me? It's authentic.
Okay. My God, I can't stand you, bro.
You know what? You say all that. Drew got that turban from the guy at 7-Eleven.
Definitely did it. No.
Before we go crazy, relax. All right, Drew.
Sound like a hater.
Drew, can you talk about guys? Listen.
Sound like a hater.
Listen. Drew, can we talk about the ladies in the history?
So yes, for the first time, and I want to shout out to Bro because we had a great conversation. Stino. Mitch was there. We had a great conversation of Curbs a few months back about the WNBA, and I'm not going to toot our horn. I'm not going to say we deserve this credit, but off of that live, it sparked a fire on TikTok within a certain group of people. And it created this trend where a lot of people now in the following that we are surrounded by are talking about the WNBA. And we've been big on the WNBA. We got a WNBA fantasy draft on ESPN. Shout out to all of the people in there, Ryan alone. And
I'm 0-5, man.
Injuries got you there. Don't worry about that. Injuries got you there. But Sabrina Ionescu and Jaquel Jones of the New York Liberty did something. They sparked history tonight, and through all the hype between Caitlin and Reese and all of that other hoopla, they were able to both score 20 points and have 8 assists in a game as a duo. That has never been done in WNBA history. And when you think of names like Tamika Catchings, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, even newer names like Angel, not Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, right? They did something in New York that is going to cement and just build off of that type of impact. And I want people that are sitting at home watching this, the people who are going to check this on YouTube later, tap into the WNBA. If you like basketball and you truly just enjoy the essence of basketball and not just the high flying dunks, the athleticness of a man just doing whatever, if you can truly get down to the essence of basketball and watch somebody put the ball hezzy tween, step back, you'll go watch the WNBA, bro. Better yet, start looking at the women's college brand of basketball. And watch the translation, because I said this in somebody's live the other day. The past 3 years of WNBA of women's college basketball. I've been pretty much locked in, way more than I have with the men's side. We're seeing so much more talent rise coming from that. No disrespect to someone like Kaiten or Angel, because at the end of the day, they're right there. You can't see my hands, but they neck and neck. Angel was doing something. Angel was doing something on the rebounding side that really haven't seen.
Nope.
She's leading the league in offensive rebounding. First
Not
3
even
months.
talked about.
First 3 months, I think she was like 5.6, 6.1, and then I mean not the first. I think it was the first 3 weeks. 5.6, 6.1, 5.7 in offensive rebounding. That's astronomical.
That's called dirty work.
Caitlin is getting her footing. She had a couple of near triple doubles, which is impressive to see. And lo and behold, shout out to Stino. Because Stino said something right before the season started. He said if Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark catch fire at the same time, it's going to be a nasty duo. And I'm going to add to that. If they can find a way to get a point guard to be the ball handler and allow Caitlin to play off ball, Fever going to have something, bro.
Well, it's an evolution, man. And I think hopefully, and this is, and again, we here at NoMaam are very passionate about what we talk about, right? As you can see, we're very intelligent in what we talk about. We all have great views. We believe in this product, and we believe that it can be something. And I really strongly hope that the next groups, these next generational groups that are graduating high school and going into college and putting in the work that a lot of these girls have been putting in to become stars in college, and then translate that into the pros to make such a great product that we're seeing right now, that it's getting recognition. It's getting put on TV more. It's getting respected more. So to the ladies of the WNBA, we salute you. We salute you. I mean, it's amazing to watch. It really is. Real quick, Trev wanted me to mention the Broncos hired David Shaw today. That's not a bad pickup.
What, former dude? I mean,
Yeah.
are you talking about former Stanford coach?
I believe so. Yeah. Trev, there was the former.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about the Broncos.
Listen. Oh my God.
Don't be trying to put some bullshit team on our show.
Wow.
Yo, Sam, yo, Reese, yo,
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yo, bro, bro?
Hey, I'll tell. Hey, after what I mentioned earlier. Hey, listen. After what I mentioned earlier, you would think it would just like bring it down a bit, but we can't have this hate person, man.
Timing.
I'm talking for my man West.
He's gonna be like, "Hey, thanks for sponsoring us, motherfucker." Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I just mentioned that because you don't like somebody. Fuck it. No, fuck you. Shout out to my man, Trav, man. Jesus Christ.
Yo, what up, Trey?
Yo, we gonna see.
So the Olympics is coming up. I don't know if you guys been watching any of the trials lately.
What are we doing here?
We're muting you. Shut up. What's your problem? Listen, the trials are coming up. They're going on right now. I'm excited. I mean, what USA dominance is about to happen, man. Let's talk about it for a second.
That's on the sport.
What'd you say?
I said it depends on the sport, but
I think we're gonna dominate everything this year.
I'm a big track and field guy. So
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, man. That 4x100 on both the
That's
men's
gonna be
and the
scary.
women's side is
that's gonna be
sick.
scary.
It's gonna
Especially
be real
on
nasty.
the women's side.
Hell yeah. Shikari run that last leg.
Right now.
I think if Shikari doesn't run the last leg, I think without question it automatically puts Jamaica ahead. And the reason why I say that, because if you remember back the last 3-4 years with Shikari Richardson, right? She's been the girl that she been fucking up. You know what I mean? She's losing races that she shouldn't be losing. Mm-hmm. And she knows it. And she had a bad loss. I want to say in 2022. I want to say not Pan Am. What the fuck was it? Was like a winner. Oh, I forget the name of the fucking games. She had a bad loss where she finished like 7th.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I believe she finished like 7th was because she went in too cocky. You know, she went in, you know, yo, listen, what up, blah, blah, blah. She didn't take that shit too serious. And them girls over there in Jamaica was like, oh, you think this shit a game, huh? Well, bitch, well, excuse my language. Hey, figure out find out where you need to be 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Mm-hmm.
She came back and dominated all of them. And so I think this year she's got something to prove. And I think the coach is going to know that. And I don't think they're going to not put her at that last leg. I think she's the catalyst for what they need to beat Jamaica, because Jamaica, as we always know, they always got a decent squad, bro. Women or men.
Both of them, right? And it should come down to that. I mean, I think the men's 4x100 relay and the women's 4x100 relay is going to be sick. It's just going to be, it's and which it should be. But I mean, every sport. I can't wait to see what the basketball team does, both men and women.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't know about the men, bro. I listen. I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. Joel Embiid, bro. That's the elephant in the room for me. If he was injured coming out of the at the end of the playoffs. Is there enough rest within this span of time, and him going home, coming out of the first round, him healing and practicing? Is there enough rest for him to sustain? Because I'm thinking about him going up against teams like Latvia, who's got a bench full of bigs, Spain, France, what's the Serbia? They got some big boys over there.
But the thing about it, Drew, we need him because he's our best big, right? Like, he's our best big, so he makes it easier for us. But I agree with you; he's got to be healthy, because the way he ended the Knicks series, I'm like, dude, you need to take the rest of the summer off.
Right. Just don't even waste your time playing. Like, it's not even worth it. Because I mean, there's other guys that they could have brought in there.
No, he is the best big, but I do think that when you talk about what the rest of that roster looks like, let's not forget that. I mean, you could talk about the Russian team, you could talk about the Canadian team, you could talk about whatever team you want to. They ain't as deep as the United States. So right. I do agree that he definitely needs to be deep.
Yeah, my man. Yo, go check. Listen, go check Latvia. Go check Serbia. Those teams are deep, bro. They have like 3 bigs on their national team, bro, that play in the Olympics.
Yeah, but it's more than just the center position, though, bro. We talk about possibly having the best small forward to guard in the history. We talk. You know what's going over there with the U.S. right now, bro?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest about this part too. Mm-hmm. I agree with you that it's not going to be no cakewalk far as the competition. I agree there. I'm not saying that this is cakewalk. I'm just saying far as position to position, because of only having Joel Embiid and Miami
Bam.
Bam
Adebayo.
Adebayo. Those are the truly only 2 bigs outside of AD that we have. So I think that from that standpoint, you're correct. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that now, once we get past the bigs and we start talking point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, as deep as I don't think it's close, bro. I'm not gonna lie on that part. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's close.
All right. I mean, it's gonna make for great games. I'm gonna definitely be locked in. Men, like you said, men's and women's. And not for nothing, women's 3-on-3 too. Granted, shout out to Brink. She just went down with her ACL. She was a big piece.
That sucks, man.
She was a big piece of that 3-on-3 team. But I like the 3-on-3 setting. That's gonna be in there. But yeah, the Olympics, bro. Like swimming, I can't wait for the swimming indoor. Volleyball, like what Kurz was saying, I'm definitely locked in for volleyball. Women's soccer, I don't know if they make the run this year, bro.
I'm just happy that it's coming on. I love it every 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great thing to watch. You know, where you come together. It's not about which team you like. You like America. You're in America. You love America. You know, represent America. Yes, sir.
And I want to apologize. Rest in peace, Willie Mays.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that, man. That was tough.
You know what? And I just want to say, I really don't go back and watch highlights of old players, but I wanted to watch Willie Mays. I hear so many stories about how great he is, and like it's just amazing. Like just the baseball stat line he produced within his tenure is ridiculous. Like
the All-Star games,
like you got to add like 5 players in today's game to do what he was doing, like every freaking day. So shout out, Willie Mays, rest in peace.
I mean, let's just talk. Let's just go there and just start talking about it. I mean, we talk about Miracle Mays, man, one of the greatest catches of all time. One of the greatest, maybe the greatest baseball player of all time. When you put every intangible together, exactly. Right? Contact hitter, power hitter, speed,
defense,
a great glove.
He was probably the original 5'2" player.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just and professional.
Yeah.
The professional. Like you got to be like him.
Oh, he's great.
From a bar perspective.
Y'all stupid, man.
Whatever. How are you even talking? We'll get to that in a second. But I don't know if you guys watched any of the video tributes by obviously Bonds and Griffey Jr. and some of the other guys. It was just the pure what was it I want to say? The pure love and respect that they had for this man because he taught them. I mean, come on. Barry Bonds got to call Willie Mays his godfather. I love my godfather, but I trade you in a heartbeat for Willie Mays. I mean, you're a good dude and all. I'm probably not watching the podcast, but I will trade you in for Willie Mays in a heartbeat, man.
Right.
I mean, I just, so shout out to Willie Mays and the family. And to you disrespectful motherfuckers on TikTok, you call him Willie Mays Hayes one more time, I'm going to slap the fucking teeth out your mouth. You know who you are, too. And I hope if you're not watching, that someone who knows you is watching. It was Willie Mays. Put some respect on that name. Willie Mays was, what's his name in Major League?
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes, yeah.
So I think how you really feel, champ.
If I could just say, I think he was obviously for baseball, he was under, right? When you talk about that's the. But I think for an African American be a part of baseball at that time, and not only at that time, but also standing out above everybody else that was playing baseball, I think that's what sticks out to me for Willie Mays. And he was more than just a baseball player, bro. He was somebody to look up to.
Role model.
You guys were just alluding to. He was more than just a number when you talk about the jersey number. And Barry Bonds, like you spoke of, Barry Bonds himself will tell you that if it don't be for Willie Mays, he probably wouldn't have had the same push to want to be better than Babe Ruth. That was his goal. Right. And so, just again, man, just for what he was for black men, especially, because a lot of black men at that time didn't think that they could go play baseball. Right. They didn't think that they could go play football. They didn't think that they could be consistent and be considered great amongst their peers. Well, Willie Mays changed all that. So again, rest in peace. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everything that his aura was, man, for baseball and for sports around the world, man. He was truly iconic, man. Truly iconic.
And someone outside of baseball, we lost someone else today, Donald Sutherland. Shout out to the Sutherland family. Great actor, just a No consummate professional. And bro, I'm gonna take a page out of your book. I gotta say, shout out to Nate Robinson. He's really it's getting really bad. They're really looking for a kidney transplant right now. He came out today and said he doesn't have a lot of time. My heart goes out to him and his family. And then lastly, listen, we joke around.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
laughing
good.
at the chat. I thought I was on mute.
I
know.
Reese found the friend, as you can say, he's not paying attention to us now. Him and the crash out king Trav are gonna just go at it at one point. But anyway, we joke around on this podcast a lot. We have a lot of fun topics we go over, but listen, Delonte West, it's so hard to see what happened. They found him again, passed out on the street. Wes and I were talking about it. He looked terrible. I mean, he just doesn't even look human anymore. It's a shame. It's a shame that you yes, it's an addiction. I understand that, right? But at what point does is there again the NBA, the NFL, the MLB? I'll just use those three right now. Is there an obligation to get these guys right? You inflate a salary, right? And the majority of us are from the inner city, right? We all grew up in poverty. And then they throw all this money at these kids and expect them to know what to do. Some do it better than others, right? Some have a better team in front of them. When something happens like this to one of their players, one of the people that's represented that shield and played in high level games, I just think there should be a little bit more in place to take care of them, right? And I wish him the best. I hope he does well. It's just not looking good. Again, shout out to every Tuesday night, people. We go live. I know tonight's Thursday, it's a little off, but every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch and YouTube, we go live. NoMaam Nation, it's time to grow. You know what it is. You know who's there. Every Saturday night, the 1v1 Bro First to World podcast on Twitch as well, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook. 7 and 9 every Saturday night. Make sure you go and watch Bro, right? And as I said, shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to our newest sponsor, Pulse Vodka. Got a lot of good things coming down the road with them. Listen, again, because I'm not a hater like some people.
Reese.
I say no words. I say no words. Stop.
Nope.
Shout out to Texas A&M. It was a great game last night against my Gators. Shout out to Tennessee. They're going to be in the College World Series. Trav is a Tennessee fan, so shout out to Tennessee. I think it's going to be a great series.
Baseball is mid.
Nah, stop it.
Nah, wait.
How long you gonna keep doing this?
Let me rephrase that. College baseball is mid until I'm gonna call him Big L. That's his new nickname. Until Big L gets into college and starts doing his thing.
Hey, how long y'all gonna do this, New York guys? How long y'all gonna do this?
Do what?
I want to give a celebration to them damn Boston Celtics for winning the championship, for doing
fuck Boston.
Yo, fuck them little trolls, bro. Don't nobody care about
Wait. So you're a Celtics fan now, Pony Boy? You're a Celtics fan?
No, I'm not.
So we haven't been talking about basketball. So slow your roll there.
Oh, God.
So anyway, yes, Drew, until Big L gets to the college ranks for you, I love college baseball. I watch it every season. I do follow my Gators, although I may be rocking a new symbol here in the future if everything does go right. So shout out to the unpaid intern, my son. I know he's not watching that. He's at the beach right now, hanging out with his buddies, chilling. Yeah. So okay, so because if we don't talk about it, Reese's going to have another panic attack. Hey, the Celtics won the NBA championship. Yay!
Well, babe.
So, you know what? The funny thing is, I think subconsciously, as a Knicks fan, I think I wanted to erase that out of my memory, like it didn't happen. Like I knew it happened. It was more, I would rather talk about the draft and who's going to be versus talk about who won the chip.
But see, it's important to the resident jackass to get under everyone's skin. Because if we were talking about other things that affected his bullshit team, then we'd hear it.
It's valid.
Then we'd hear it. It's fine. Boston Celtics. Great job.
Congratulations, Boston.
Great job. Thank you. Did not have to face the Knicks in the playoffs. That's why you won the championship. Congratulations.
We can't even do no analysis.
What?
Go for it. Do it. You know what? Hold on. Do me a favor. You know what? I'm going to let you shine because you're like the shining star. Go ahead and grab Jason.
Oh God, you're such a
put
baby.
it in your mouth. Go for it. Go ahead and dick ride Jason Tatum all you want.
Hey, my guy. Hey, we had some NBA.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Right there it is.
We had some NBA.
There you go, Mike. There you go, Mike. Boston.
No.
You know what? Override. This is my fucking show.
Wow.
Boston Celtics. How about that?
We're not even talking NBA no more. Okay, I got you.
No. Listen, no, Mitch, I'm here for the slander because Jason Tatum, that Duke player, got carried by a Cal player.
Oh no, he got carried.
Oh, that's why.
Wow, we here for the slander.
That's why.
We here for the slander.
Hold on. That makes sense. That's why the dick ride
he got carried.
my roots wanted to talk about
He did
him.
get carried.
I forgot he was Scott Williams. on the bench waving the towel. Go, Michael! Go, Michael! Go!
And then had the nerve at the end of the game to pull his best Kevin Garnett. We did it! Anything's possible.
That's after averaging 24
points. Why was
eight rebounds and 6 assists. I'm sorry.
Is that? Oh, you know what? You know what? I just realized this, and someone said it the other day. You are Kansas.
How are we Kansas?
I'm out.
You are Kansas.
I'm out.
Oh, damn.
You're always celebrating Boston winning because Jason Tatum is on the team.
No, I'm not just celebrating that. I want to ask a question.
Yes,
I had people on this panel.
Yes, Kansas. Go for it.
Who picked the Mavericks? And I'm still trying to understand, why did you pick the Mavericks? What made you pick the Mavericks in that series?
Because I woke up one morning.
Boston.
That's a fact. Because I just can't stay in Boston, bro.
But why do you bet against Atlanta, Tampa, and the same time?
No.
Because you don't like them. We are
supposed to be helping the fan base.
Oh my God! Listen, this is not racist, but that's the hot Cole McCarroll crazy black.
That is not. I have called losses to Atlanta many a time.
You are such a fucking hater. You just sat here and said that wait a second. I want to get this right because I don't want to mix your words. Listen, out of respect for you, I have a lot of respect for you. I don't want to mix your words. But your dumbass just sat up here and said we're supposed to be unbiased. You are the most biased motherfucker.
No. I said, when we're breaking down series where none of our teams are a part of it, we're supposed to be giving the fans great analytical breakdown.
Kansas, do it then.
And I'm saying half of my basketball guys on here picked the Dallas Mavericks, and I was sitting there like the whole time, like I wanted to talk to y'all for weeks.
Okay, it was called Our Choice.
Oh, it was called.
I'll tell you this. For one,
you know what? Just because you know what the funny thing is you're saying this just because you were right. Okay? Because if you were wrong, you can say, see, I meant to say Dallas, but I love Jason Tatum. so
I
much.
wasn't.
Jason Tatum went to Duke, and
wasn't. I wasn't.
I love Duke University.
All right.
West, go.
Hold on. I'll say
Kansas ass.
I probably picked them for one. I like the way Luka was playing, but I felt that Dallas had a harder road to get to the finals versus the Celtics. I felt the Celtics kind of had blessed opportunity as to who they were playing and who wasn't available for the other teams, their opponents. But as I watched the first two games, I was like, wow, the Celtics 5 perimeter guys. And what shocked me was I forgot the Porzingis factor. Like, he hasn't played the whole series, and the fact that he was out there just busting them boys at the little elbow, whatever matchup they set him up on, I was like, okay, that's different, because now Dallas got to work too hard to stop Boston from scoring, and Boston's just all 5 guys can guard no matter what.
Switch off. Yeah.
So it's like when you see it, you're like, oh shit, it's different than on paper. But I still thought that Dallas had a harder road going through the West than Boston did when they met. But
my only thing was, and I sat there and listened, I was saying, okay, I thought you picked Boston with me. That's what I said. Because I sat there and listened, I was like, wait. The Mavericks don't play defense. They don't play defense like this team. Boston has like at least 5 two-way players, and they all play defense and offense.
So would you say that? Would you agree that Dallas had a harder road to the chip than the?
Oh yeah, anybody coming out the West was going to have a harder road. The West is the harder conference.
Okay, then on top of that, they played injury-laden teams.
Who? Oh yeah, Celtics did.
Boston.
Yeah, they got
the whole way through.
So that's why one of the reasons why I picked Dallas. Second reason I picked Dallas because I wanted to, and third, fuck Boston.
That's what I'm saying. If you had told me that was your analytics from the get go, like, hey, I'm picking against.
Why is it whenever you're right, we got to talk about analytics? Like, why is it? Why is that?
Because I want you to be better. Hey, I love you, man. I want you to be a better person. Stop using your goddamn gut.
Oh my God. You know what? Listen, you know what? You're right. If every 17,532 times you were right, I'll act like a better person on that because of you, because of that.
I was right on Mia Jax too, but you won't never admit that either. But
you were right on what?
About Nia Jax.
No, Nia Jax, you stupid casual bastard.
But you came around to that. You finally came around to that.
No, I didn't. No, what did I come around to? She's a victory queen in the ring, you idiot.
Hey, Wes, were you there, Wes?
Here we go. You know what? Again, all right, so you were right twice. You were right twice in 1 year. Let's give it up for Rich, people. Twice in 1 year. Finally right. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm right down the chart, Mitchell.
Big time. What up, big time? Shut up. Shut up. We got a new person in the house, man. Big time. What's up, baby? Do me a favor. Hit that purple follow up button, buddy, and join the nation that is growing faster than anything. It's the NoMaam Nation, man. Sponsored by Pulse Vodka. Sponsored by Dr. Drains. Again,
you think I should stay with
your shit's a leaky. We'll fix your shit, man. And shout out to the Comedy Zone. But yo, yeah, that should be happy for Reese, man. He's finally right twice in 1 year.
Shut up. I'm gonna trash you.
I want to talk about the boxing match, and then with the last hour, I want to get into the Drew segment. With the 5 of us.
Let's talk about that boxing. Yes, let's talk about that boxing. Yes, sir.
I'm not a hater of Devontae. I'm not the biggest fan, but to watch what he did, that was just great. Because the other guy, I don't have a problem with him either. Whatever he talks, he did a good show on Pivot. If you haven't watched Pivot, shout out to the boys at Pivot. But Devontae he backs up. Whenever he talks shit, he backs it up.
Love him. I love him. Hey, I think both of y'all know my affinity for the DC, Baltimore area, the DMV, all that. So I already loved him. He has the equalizer. He not only can he box, not only does he have a chin, he's got a chin because motherfucker was tapping. Hey, Frank
he was getting he was getting
He can
tapped.
take a punch.
Yeah.
He can definitely take a punch.
He can take a punch. He can box, but he has right and left hand equalizers. He stunned him, went him back, and did that quick like jab. Oh my God! I saw his head turn. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So hey, I love Javon. I think he's the next big thing. Do you see Crawford?
Oh yeah. That's what you guys are talking about. Ryan Garcia suspended for a year.
Yeah, for the
PEDs.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's PEDs, it's cocaine, it's whatever else that Fruit Loop was doing, dude. I don't like it, man.
You know, Ryan's starting to do that whole what was that guy? The guy that was MMA trying to get close to political, try to get all political with it so he can get his name out and all that. After he lost, what's his name? I forgot.
No idea.
I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going. Next person. Good.
So Haney needs to get dropped by. So Haney needs to get dropped by Tank.
Haney not fighting Tank.
Better not.
Haney not fighting Tank. Listen, if Haney even thinks he can step into a ring on the outskirts with Tank, I'm sorry, he's bugging. Tank right now. Listen, I like Tank. I think he's the top of the bracket right now, especially in that weight class. He will drop down a weight class to fight. He will go up a weight class to fight because I think he went up a weight class to fight Ryan Garcia, right?
Yep.
And bust him in. It was a liver shot. He busted him right in the liver, bro. Like
liver shot.
And then came back down and fought the next dude, and that went toe to toe, and it was like Tank is really that guy right now, and if he can continue fighting like this and continue winning belts, and more importantly, retaining the title, man, I don't know what's up because I don't think there's anybody in the weight class that is as good as him.
Hey, Drew,
no question.
Ducking and dodging. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm saying, you see, he ain't ducking and dodging either. He got
nobody. He's not. He's going after everybody.
He does not dodge, man. He don't move. He's not afraid. He takes on.
Why would he though? Why would he dodge?
Oh, I'm saying, but he used to run with Floyd, and that
Floyd,
Floyd used to dodge and pick who he wanted to fight, when he wanted to fight him, and all that.
Say it again, Reese. Floyd say it again.
He didn't go after Pacquiao when it was at his best. He didn't go after all these guys. He picked him when he wanted to pick him. Javante left Floyd, and he does not kick.
Wow!
There you go.
What's happening, gang?
My brother was good.
I apologize for being so late, y'all. I had some issues at work today, man, so I had to handle that.
Well, clearly, I mean, look at your nose.
It looks like you got a fresh cut though. Can you turn to the side?
It's a little something, man.
All right, I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, so what I want to say is that I agree with everything y'all just said about that boy. That young fella, man, he's really putting that work in. I don't think nobody in that weight class can fuck with him. I don't think it's even close. I don't think Shakur Stevens, however anybody tries to hype him up, I don't think he's beating Tank Davis. But I'm going to tell you this right now, just so we on the same page. If Tank Davis decide to move up weight and go fuck with Bud Crawford, he's going to meet his maker.
I'm about to say, I don't know. That's the max.
Look,
they got to move to go to Crawford.
But Bud Crawford, a different entity, bro.
Yeah, I think it'll be a nice fight.
Okay.
I'm still taking Tank, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to put that turban on that. We can lock that in right now. Put the turban up. You put the turban up.
Why is the turban taking shots tonight?
Yo, don't nobody want that stanky Metsy hat, bro.
Why is the turban? Hold on. Why is the turban catching strays tonight? I don't understand.
I want the turban. I want the turban.
Why?
Bud
You ain't gonna wave
I
anything.
want the
You
turban.
got skin. You ain't trying to get some waves or anything, right?
Got it tied up nice and everything.
He gotta get the waves, man.
It's growing on me. No pun intended, but it's growing on me, bro.
Yo, listen.
Or a Gucci turban? What kind of what's the brand?
This is an authentic Arabic shikma, bro. Like it's from the Arabic store. Like it's authentic. It's not fake. This is really like real deal, bro.
All right, so put it up.
About Arabic store.
I'm not putting up my this is gifted to me.
What they say? Sure.
I'm not putting this up. This was a gift. This was given to me.
You got that turban the Aki way.
Not the Aki
roll and some cheese sticks.
And I had a bev.
Let me get a hat the hockey way.
And I had a bev.
Never.
Don't forget the bev.
Got the crunch on it.
Don't forget the bev. Never.
Yo, Drew.
Shout out man. Shout out
The reason why I say that, all bullshit aside, the reason why I say that fight ends with Bud Crawford. If you look at Tank Davis, right? Tank Davis sets his opponents up so he can get that one shot off. Like Tank Davis is not truly like a brawler, right? He will brawl, he will play defense enough, but he's not a brawler. He's a one punch. If he get that punch off, you going night.
True.
The difference between him and Tank Davis, Tank Davis and Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, bro, he a technician, bro. He take his time, bro. He let you think you getting something off. You look at. This is what I want you to do, being that your eyeballs decided to get big when I said what I said. This is what I want you to do. Go look at the last 7 fights, not the last 3, the last 7 fights, and watch what Bud Crawford do.
So you're saying that the setup that Tank does. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. That setup that Tank did on Ryan Garcia to expose that liver was crazy. Because
it's a bum-ass boxer. Ryan Garcia ain't all that, bro.
But see, you see what you're doing. You see what you're doing. See, that's that Boston Red Sox fan in you, bro.
Yeah,
that's that Boston Red Sox fan in you, right? Like
the Buffalo Bill fan in him, actually.
And the Buffalo Bill. You know what?
Okay, take shots. Come on.
You know. But I'm just saying, yes. And listen, Bud is. I just think they both have that technical boxing skill where they will set you up. Because I'm sorry, I think, wow, who's the last person I seen? Like Tank sets you up with the jab very well.
Yeah.
Not to hit you with another jab, but to hit you in a different spot. Like I don't like, based off my boxing knowledge, like who was the last person to do that?
Hearns.
Bingo.
Hearns.
Right?
Hearns.
Okay.
Jab to hit you with a different punch out of
a different punch.
That's
like
fair.
For so long, we've seen and I think this is where boxing has become repetitive, right? We see boxers use the straight on jab, right? Or the offhand jab to set up another jab overhand, right? But you don't see you don't see a boxer really go and set you up with the jab to go for a body blow, a cross, uppercut like that. It's in a combination, but it's not a straight on power shot. And like I said, Tank's power, both hands, not just his dominant hand, his offhand is crazy, bro. But I think it's gonna be a battle.
The Rolo was an offhand.
Yes, it was.
Coming back, he went no power, just a whop
off the back leg. Off the back leg.
So let me ask you a question. All right, go ahead.
Bro. I'm gonna say because I agree with Bro too a little bit.
No, yeah, I do.
I think you got to get up and wait. So that's the one thing. And Bud's a bigger guy, so he might can take that power. But you know who Bud fights like? Bud fights like almost like a Frazier, Smoking Joe, always attacking, always coming at you, never stops. He's a boxer. He's got his energy level is crazy. He keeps coming at you. So that affects a power puncher if somebody can keep a jab or a punch in their face, so they can't set up the counter punch. It's a great match. I agree with both of you. That's why it's gonna be. I can't even tell you who can win because I think they're both Because one has the equalizer, one has the other has the size and the power too.
If we look at the boxing right now, because we don't need to even go into the guys from say 15, 20 years ago, we need to stick to this era, right? If you look at punchers, and I'm not talking about one punch, I'm talking about multiple punches. Who has more punches that with that knockout power or whip power?
Oh, I'd say Bud.
Oh, okay.
I'd say
All right.
Bud.
Okay, no question.
I think Bud's a puncher.
Yeah, Bud's a puncher.
Okay.
But I mean, but let's I'm just saying, let's not undervalue the
fact about with a body shot like Canelo. You don't think Canelo somebody can do that?
Oh, I forget Canelo.
Canelo, yeah, but I don't think Canelo sets Canelo goes for the body shot, right? Yeah, he goes for that body shot. He doesn't set you up to expose your body, right? Like as if you look at it, if you look at the round the previous round with Tank and Garcia, right? Tank set him up that entire round, slipping that jab at him, right? Ryan got way too overconfident and blocking it and thinking that he like, oh yeah, I got you now. Boom, your best punch. And late in that next round was the 7th round, 8th round. He sized him up, threw 2 jabs, bop, bop, missed him. He threw 2 more, and then Ryan jumped the gun and weaved it and left that whole side open. And that's when he popped him. And I think that type of setup is meticulous, is very methodical. That is not something that Roy was like that, yo.
Yep, you're right.
Roy was like that. Roy was such
from different angles.
From different angles, right? Yeah, like, all right, I'm gonna attack you offside. Boom, boom, right? Throw this little combo. I'm gonna sweep them. Do you come? Pop, pop, and then seeing where everything the defense comes from, and you feed off of that. So, like, it will be a great fight. I think it'll probably be the best fight we've seen in some years.
Do we think we're gonna see it though?
I don't know.
Again, Tank has to gain weight. Tank, how many weight classes would Tank have to jump to get
I think that's 3.
15 pounds.
Yeah, so that might be 2 or 3. So how about this, right? Because with boxing, they will let you meet at a specific weight as long as it fits the weight class. So you just have to make the weight class. I think you just have to make the weight class at your weigh-in, at the fight night weigh-in. So do you think they may try to sign a deal where it's like, yo, you come down a little bit, I'll go up a little bit?
But let me say, depending on the money, if I am Bud, I'm not coming down. I'm not giving up.
That's a fact. I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
I'm not coming down. I'm not my advantage. My advantage is I box it this way. I'm big. Fuck no, I'm coming down.
No, sir. No, sir.
You better eat some bitches and gravy to come up. I'm not going down at all. Hell,
all right. So before we move on, again, shout out to the 1v1 Bro versus the World podcast every Saturday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, every social media outlet out there. Shout out to the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live on Twitch, live on YouTube, taking over the world, because that's what we do. Shout out to our new sponsor, Pulse Vodka. Shout out to all of our sponsors, Dr. Drains and the Comedy Zone, North Carolina. But now, Drew, I want to hand the microphone over to you. Drew put something in the chat the other day. He's put on the Discord. I think it's fire. I'm going to let him explain what he wants to do, and then we'll do a quick one. There's only 6 of us in here, so it can go by pretty fast. Drew, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, so when we were on TikTok, we would do a lot of drafts, NBA football, and just picking teams. I wanted to segue into doing a little bit more defensive side of the draft, but I came up with this idea. Shout out to my boy Through the Net podcast on TikTok, my boy Reels. He always comes up with these innovative ways of having drafts for NBA starting 5, right? So I kind of took his template with this draft, right? Skill positions of the offense, right? So I came up with this idea and this premise of having a criteria for for your offense. So the criteria goes as such, right? You're drafting your quarterback, your running back, 2 receivers, and your tight end. Your quarterback must have at least 2 years with a minimum of 3,000 yards passing, right? Your running back must have 1 season with at least must have a rushing season over 1,000 yards total. Receiver 1 has to have 10 touchdown receptions in a year. Receiver 2 has to have 1,000 yards receiving in a season, and your tight end has to have at least 75 receptions in a year. So based off of that structure is where so this way we're not wildly just, picking your starting 5. It gives you some homework to do looking into, right? And I came up with my dropped it in the chat. I know Jared did his, Ryan did his.
Ryan cheated, by the way,
I heard. I did mine. So I picked Tom Brady as my quarterback.
Wait, can I ask a quick question though?
Go ahead.
So, like with the wide receivers, when you say 1,000 yards or 10 touchdowns, as long as they're active now and they've done that at one point in their career.
Yes. So
perfect.
One has to have. So there, of course, you got 2 receivers. One receiver has to have. Each one has to have one of the categories, right? So one has to have 1,000 yards receiving, and the other one has to have 10 touchdown receptions.
Okay.
All right. In the season.
So let's do a draft without telling us who you drafted.
All right.
Let's just do it. Let's just do a draft. You pick the order, whoever you want to go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Current players? You want like today?
So it's all time. It's all time. It could be current and retired at your choice. Like I said, just it just has to fit that criteria. I mean, people, you guys want to do your homework. I mean, Mitch, I don't know how everybody's lined up on your side, so we can go off your view of the panel.
Well, no, go random. There's 6 of us. You pick a number. Pick someone to go number 1.
All right. I mean, I'll give some people some time. So I'll drop my starting 5s because it's going to take some time. People need to look
we
over
don't need no time.
We don't need no time.
We don't know man fantasy sports podcast.
This one should be relatively easy this time. Okay. This one should be relatively easy.
Especially if it's all time. I mean, you're giving all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's all time. Okay.
Yeah, so you can use all time and current players if
okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we'll go. Reese, you want to go first?
Hell no.
All right, bet. See?
So make him go first. There you go.
You ain't gonna make no game and make me jump into it.
Go ahead, Wes.
All right, I'll go first. Because Mitch.
Who's gonna go second? You gotta pick the order, bro.
So we'll go Wes, Stino. All right, so looking from my view, we'll go Wes, Stino, Bro, Reese, you, Mitch, then me.
Okay.
But we're going to draft it by position. So we're going to start quarterback, right? And then it's going to go snake order. So on the turn, Reese, you'll have 2, I'll have 2 because we're the first and last. All right.
Gotcha.
All right, Reese, you're up first.
Reese, you up first.
Hey.
Whoa, hold on.
Wes, excuse me. Wes is up first.
I thought he said Wes was first.
Wes is first.
Jared and Ryan, we're not leaving you out. We would never leave you out, but we're just doing it on the show. We'll do another one on Tuesday. We'll build different criteria. Maybe we'll add defense into it. So.
Oh yeah.
Don't be a crybaby, Jared.
So the defensive one. So the defensive one.
Show, Jared.
So get on the show, Jared. So the defensive. So the defensive draft, what I was thinking for the defensive draft is because, like I said, we always do offense, right? And there was a stretch of time where, shout out to Jared for this one, where we were picking entire teams, right? Every position from offense to defense straight through. And it made for really great content on the live.
Even the head coach.
The head coach, right? So I was thinking like, let's do some defensive side drafts because we don't really see that much talked about. So for the defensive side, I was thinking, right, like, you can pick your own formation, 3-4, 4-3, however you like. And then I haven't really sat down with the the metrics as far as the criteria, but I'm thinking your ends have to have at least 5 to 6 sacks. Your nose tackles have to have some, a number of hurries, or what the sexy word is, pressure. Linebackers have to have maybe some pass deflections, and then your secondary is pretty much going to be like interceptions and tackles. So, but I'll definitely sit back and think about the metrics, the categories.
Hey, Drew, don't forget how that boy Reels be doing it too, man. You know, when he does his basketball ones, he throws the awards and accolades.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. So that's
you
definitely
have a defensive end with a minimum of like 3 Pro Bowls.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out to Reels, because he definitely has like some real, like I said, I took the template from him with the categories, because it's a different way to look at football. We really don't look at football like that unless we're talking about the players individually versus another player. But I think this will be a great way to get the football community to just start looking at it from a different perspective, right? Put these categories out there and make your team and build off of that.
Right.
All
right. So Wes, you're on the bubble. Who's your quarterback?
Am I giving you my whole team or just the
quarterback?
Start with your quarterback. Hold on, let me get the page so I can write this down.
Patty Mahomes.
So Wes,
yo, you ridiculous.
Of all time, Patrick Mahomes.
He went straight to it.
He went straight for the juggler,
bro. Get out of here, bro.
He went straight for the juggler.
I want to stir it up.
Go ahead.
A Raider fan picking Patrick Mahomes. You should be ashamed of yourself.
That boy said, I ain't taking y'all on no date first. We going straight in. That's what he said. Ain't paying for nothing.
Stino, you a nut. All right, Stino, you up.
All right, quarterback. I'm gonna be a little bit of a homer here, but I'm not gonna take Peyton. I'm gonna take
Andrew Luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Andrew Luck, man. Give me Andrew Luck.
Always gonna be idea. Listen, Mel Kiper, who are you taking? Go.
No, I knew he was gonna pick my pick. That's all. Shut up, bitch.
Gotta start off with a robbery at first.
Is it your turn, Reese?
Nah, it's
on me,
bro.
It's on bro.
It's on me. So I'm gonna go all the way against the grain. I'm gonna go all the way against the grain and piss some people off because I know he watching. I'm gonna take Dan Marino off the rip.
Ooh.
Shout out to Fins Plug. Shout out to my man Fins.
Shout out to Fins Plug.
Oh yeah, shout out to Fins, bro. He hilarious. He hilarious. That little battle that y'all got, bro. He bored. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go holla at
Hey,
bro.
Mr. Reese, it's your turn, sir.
I'm gonna take Quincy Carter.
No, you're not.
Who?
No, you're not. You think no damn Quincy.
Who?
If anyone's looking to join a podcast, please submit your application.
I'm taking my favorite, My Little Pony, for my man Travis. My favorite little pony, John Elway. I always go John.
Okay.
Thank you, My Little Pony.
My Little Pony is nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My Little Pony is crazy.
That's right.
Crazy.
That's beyond wicked.
He hasn't even met Travis. He's already has a relationship with him.
Listen, Reese, if you do decide to get on TikTok, the first live you have to get in is with Trav.
Yes.
Y'all gonna need to have an ISO for like 10 minutes. Straight up.
I think TikTok would blow up if those two clowns got
What? Sheesh.
They'd be crashing out on each other left and fucking right, dude.
Heavy.
Oh my god, it'd be crazy. Give me Joe Montana, please.
I thought you said Joe Burrow.
Joe Montana.
Not yet, there, Stino. Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
So I'm just going.
Hey, Kirby wants Joe Theismann's leg.
That's crazy. Nah, listen, Curb. I'm taking.
Shout out to Kirby, man. That's what
I'm taking Alex Smith's leg over Joe Theismann's leg.
Hey, both y'all games gonna be over in a snap. So
literally.
Oh, Steve! See, that's what happens when we try to get organized, by the way.
Stito's cold-blooded.
The motherfucker comes in an hour late. He's throwing bombs. All right, Drew. What do you got?
So I'm taking TB12.
Snake draft?
Yeah. So snake. So I go twice. So.
Oh, I thought Mitchell first.
Mitchell's last.
No.
Yeah, I'm the last pick.
I'm 5. He's 6.
Yeah, I'm the last pick.
Oh shit. Okay, you didn't pick it. I thought you already okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Damn, RG3's third ACL. Come on, bro. Hey, you're wild. God, damn. You're wild. Yo, Jared, you good? Bo Jackson.
Jared, you said listen. Jared said he had plans tonight. Hold on. Yeah, Jared said he had plans tonight. I didn't know his plans were to be angry all night. So
he's a demon tonight, bro. So I'm going.
He said Bo Jackson's hip.
Bo Jackson's hip is
wild.
Yeah,
I said West might have to kick his ass.
So with my quarterback,
back to the regular schedule program.
With my quarterback, I'm going TB12. Just because I feel like being real snazzy. And then my running back, I'm going Ricky Williams.
You going the wedding dress?
Nah, before the wedding dress. on the weed.
Nah. The whole hit. The whole hit.
He said the hippie Ricky Williams that was living in the tent.
Nah, I want him on the weed. Nick Chubb's knee ligaments. Yo,
oh my God.
Somebody mute Jared.
Why are you in such a bad mood, Jared? Jared's naming like Grey's Anatomy patients and shit.
Yo, mute Jared.
Shout out Grey's Anatomy. It's a go-to show, man.
All right, Mitchell.
All right, so I got running back. You know what? Thurman Thomas.
Thurman. Okay.
He done offense, baby.
You know what's crazy?
Okay.
God damn it! You know what's crazy? You went with a Buffalo Bill. I'm going with a Buffalo Bill.
This is scary.
OJ, go with juice. I'm going with the juice.
You going with Orenthal?
Orenthal.
Hey.
Orenthal.
Hey, my nigga's a killer on the field, though.
OJ's
glove.
Oh my God.
On and off the field.
What about Rashid Rice? His agent.
Stop it.
Bro, it's your turn.
It's on me? I thought it was on
Henry Ruggs' car salesman. You know. Sorry.
No, it's on you, bro.
All right. So due to the fact that y'all violated and took two running backs from my mob, I can't get my mob nowhere. I gotta go with a multi-dual threat. So give me Marshall Faulk.
Okay, thank you for not taking my pick. Man, Juan, I knew it was a reason that if I still had a MySpace, you was gonna be my top 3 friends list, man, for sure.
Man, like I said, give me Marshall Faulk, bro. Hey, Steve, nothing about Barry Sanders, bro.
Did you just say MySpace?
No, we know you had a Black Planet account.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
Hey,
Stino had two of them.
Look, I'm Bill Clinton, bro. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Stino had 2 of them.
Not gonna lie.
All right, whose pick is it?
All right, it's mine. Man, my running back. I'm so glad y'all left this man for me, bro. Give me LaDainian Tomlinson.
Damn, that's my one. God.
Yeah, hey, I stole one from Reese and West today. I'm on a roll, baby. Yeah.
All right, who's up?
Wes, you got the snake, so you got a running back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So all right,
and your first wide receiver.
Wait, bro.
So you got one running back, and then you're gonna pick the first.
Who'd you pick?
Who you picking?
I took Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk.
Okay, yeah, that was a great pick. That was a great fuck.
So Wes is taking Barry Sanders, and now you get your one wide receiver.
Jerry Rice.
Ooh.
Who was your running back you picked, Wes?
Barry Sanders.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. My bad.
I can't believe nobody picked Ace.
So Wes, that's your 1,000-yard receiver or your 10 touchdown receiver, Jerry?
I don't know. I can't. I haven't decided on my number 2 receiver yet.
All right, cool.
But he checks both boxes, right?
He does. He does check both boxes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. He does check both.
All right.
Robo?
Nope, Stino.
Oh, Stino.
Give me. Man.
So many options.
Give me Larry Fitzgerald. There.
Okay.
Gotta take Fitz.
What?
Gotta take Fitz. That's my guy.
Please say it's on me. Please say it's on me. Please.
It is on you.
Yes.
It is.
Yes, ma'am.
Please. Thank you. We don't have to go any further. Randy Moss. You shouldn't be.
I knew he wasn't gonna come back to me.
Randy Moss.
All right. So Stino, is Fitz are you same as Wes? Is
no, give me Fitz as the. I'm pretty sure he had a couple 10 touchdown seasons. Give me him as my 10 touchdown.
All right. And bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that option open because I don't know what's gonna be left. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and wait this thing out.
You got it. Reese, you up?
Megatron.
Ooh. 10 TDs or the 1,000?
Oh, I'll go 10 TDs because I don't think nobody's picking my next receiver. Anyway, so I'm good.
Okay.
No one's taking Musa Muhammad.
Musa. Shout out to a Bears.
Nobody.
Yeah,
if you say a Bears anything, you better shut the hell up.
Hey,
listen.
Hey, you know what?
I loved Musa when he was on the Bears, bro. Don't do that.
Bears anything, so we couldn't take Walter Payton?
Whoa.
It's okay. You know.
Hey,
it's all right.
One.
I mean, it's only 6 of us. I mean, I know somebody would have picked them up.
Yeah, it's your turn, Mitch.
Yeah.
Is it my turn, Drew?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Stino's crazy.
Stino, for you, that was right there for you, buddy. Make it clear in the camera. I see. I'm stuck because it's like an all time. There's so many guys out there. Fuck. Chad Ochocinco.
Ocho? Okay.
I'll take him for my 1,000 yards.
Ocho for the 1K.
Yeah, they had a great prime.
That was just one homer pick.
That's clearly a homer pick.
That was a very homer pick. Very much homer.
Clearly.
So for my 1K, I went digging in the crates for this one. I'm picking Torrey Holt for my 1K. For my 1K receiver. Right? Hold on. And then I gotta show my man some love. I'm going Chris Carter with my 10 touchdown reception.
Okay.
Gotta give CC. Gotta give CC that love.
Well, let
me make sure.
Back on you, Mitch, all right?
Back on you, Mitch.
I you know what? Just because he's talking about I'm gonna go T.O.
Ooh, 10 TDs. Not bad.
That's not
bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right. Who's next?
Reese, you up?
This is my one homer. This is gonna be my one homer pick.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. I always get Smitty, 1,000-yard receiver.
Smitty was the guy, bro.
He definitely bought that business. That's
Steve,
a fact.
Definitely.
And hey, true fact, Josh Norman is still falling down from the stiff arm that he gave him, by the way.
Yo, Josh Norman got
Josh Norman, he got one from Derrick Henry and Josh Norman and Steve Smith.
I don't blame for the Derrick Henry.
Nah, listen.
He tried.
Bro. He did not try. He tried more with Steve than he did with. Listen, he gave up on life when Derrick hit him, bro.
Hey, that's
I would too. I'm not gonna lie.
Against Vince Carter. Like I give it to Dikembe. At least he tried to block that shit.
Look, man, I live by one motto, bro. I'm not gonna let nobody embarrass me as much as I'm gonna embarrass me, bro. Not gonna happen, bro. Somebody embarrass.
So you say you gonna do a Dion? You gonna jump out of bounds? Oh,
facts. Swear to you.
All right, did you go? He went. Steve Smith. All right, good pick. Who's up next? Bro?
I think it's I think it's Bro. Or is it on you, Mitch?
No, it's Bro.
It ain't on West. It's on me.
It's on you.
It's on you, Reese and West.
Second receiver.
But he went already.
All right, so I mean, everybody take a homer, so I got no choice. I can't do my whole squad like that. So go ahead and give me Andre Reed. And go ahead and make Andre Reed the 1,000-yard and make Randy the 10 touchdown.
10. All right, that's not bad.
What up, Snow? What up, Snow? Shout out to Snowman in the chat.
Snow, what's good, my boy?
Man. Shout out Snow.
Steve,
all right, my second receiver, Larry was my 10 touchdown guy.
Yes, sir.
My second receiver is going to be a guy that led the league in receptions 3 times out of his 7 seasons. Led the league in touchdowns 2 or 3 times out of his 7 seasons. Led the league in yards, I think, 2 or 3 times out of his 7 seasons. And it's a travesty this man is not in the Hall of Fame. Give me Sterling Sharp.
Ooh, Sterling.
He said Sterling, though. Ooh, prime Sterling Sharp.
Sterling was an animal.
I'm talking 112 reception, 1,400 yard, 13 touchdowns. Sterling Sharp.
No question. Physical, hands. Can't be going one-on-one. No question.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, Wes, it's on you. Damn, Reese, you chose hate today, buddy.
So
somebody asked a question. Shut up.
No, you said I used to like the Bears until I met Drew.
Hold on. My second Tim Brown. And I tight end.
Tim Brown.
With Patrick Mahomes is going to be Travis Kelce.
All right, so who's your 1K and who's your 10 reception receiver?
My Tim Brown will be my 10 touchdown receiver.
Got it. And then you said Kelce as your.
This is my tight end.
Kelce's the tight end.
Right. Kelce is my tight end.
I'm playing.
Shout out to Alshon.
Alshon Jeffrey. There you go.
Shout out to Alshon.
All right, you said the tight end just had to have a 75 reception season, right?
At least 75 receptions, yeah.
I should have checked his numbers before I went to picking.
Oh, hey, check it.
I want to go throwback here. I'm really trying to choose names that people might have forgot about a little bit. I want to go Kellen Winslow from the Chargers.
God damn, I hate you, man.
You got it.
Hold on.
Got it.
Wait. Senior? You talking senior?
Okay. Yeah.
He's talking about senior, right? Yeah, he's got
it. Yeah. Of course. No, I'm not talking about that.
Senior.
I'm not talking about that jailbird, bro.
I don't know none of it. I don't think Junior ever had 75.
Nah,
he might not have had 7.
He had a couple seasons in Cleveland. It wasn't no 75.
All right, it's on bro.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need. So who was my squad so far?
You got Marino. You got
Marshall Faulk.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss. I got
Andre Reed.
And my tight end without question, Antonio Gates, bro. Come on, bro.
Nice.
Come on, bro.
I was gonna pick Antonio, but I already had a Charger on my team. I couldn't go for another one.
No question.
Who is?
It's on you there, Goober.
Okay, thank God, man. Y'all about to kill me. Let me get Tony Gonzalez. Let me get Big TG.
Tony G. Mitchie.
I think I'm gonna go. What's the criteria I have to go by, Drew?
At least 75 receptions in the season.
receptions in the season.
After this game, we gotta make this harder.
Pause. Hey, yo.
Damn, they came out wrong.
That was
I didn't mean that.
You're on timeout.
I didn't mean that.
You need to go off screen with that
let me get
one.
Gronkowski.
Well, Gronk?
Let me get Gronk.
Nice.
Gronk.
Nice. So my tight end, pause. That was wicked too. That I'm choosing. See, Reese, look at you started, bro.
How many receptions did Aaron Hernandez have?
That's crazy.
I mean, he killed it his first year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He killed it all his years.
Wow. I'm going with my.
That's turban talk right there, bro.
Yeah, it is. So I'm going with the homie. I would have to say it's probably outside of Dion is the only other Dallas Cowboy I would ever put at a level of liking in Jason Witten.
Jason Witten, okay.
That's fair. The stats say he's one of the best.
So I like this. So I think next week Kirby will be back from his vacation. We can bring, as long as Ryan promises to wear a shirt, we'll bring him up. We'll have Snow back possibly next week. We try to get 12 guys up here, do a draft over a 12-man team, 12-man league. We do same concept, but now we add kicker, we could do IDP, or we could just add a defense.
Do you want me
hey man,
you want us to help you come up with criteria to go with the defense?
Why don't you and Drew work together on that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Make a team turban,
I'm not wearing a turban.
You know you want to.
Turban, don't worry. He can share his turban. Don't worry.
Nah, listen.
Get the
Reese. I'm gonna stop the bullshit.
Reese, you get the blue one.
Put the turban on, Reese.
Okay.
Look, next week.
I'm telling the truth. I get on Drew. I own like at least 4 or 5 turbans. I got a black one. I got a green. I got a couple.
Look, he's
been throwing shade the whole time.
Lock in.
Oh yeah, I just told to get it, Drew. But yeah, I got
lock in.
Hey,
I mean, listen. All I'm gonna say is,
Reese, you wear a turban next week, bro. Your name is gonna be not Road Reese no more. It's gonna be Teddy Turban, bro. Teddy Turban.
Turban is crazy. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie. To find a turban to fit that big ass head of yours that's a lot of fabric.
Someone calls your own fabric right now.
It's a lot of fabric.
Listen, someone call Michael's right now. Take a back order.
I know you're not talking.
You don't need Michael. You need a parachute.
You have the Bin Laden beard in the cave.
It's the only reason. It's the only reason why I can't talk.
When he was in the cave hiding, you got that beard right now.
Hey man, only thing you gonna see on the only thing you're gonna see on Reese's turban is say U.S. Army skydive.
Hey, Dino, you know what this means?
Cut it. Cut it.
Hey,
cut it out. Cut it out.
Like a porn star from
all right. Enough. So next week, if you want to be part of the NoMaam Fantasy Sports, Drew, you got a name for the draft? Any cool name that we can think of real quick?
I'll get back to you.
All right. We'll get back to you, draft. Just let me know. Hit Drew up, hit Stino up, hit Bro, Wes. Don't fuck with Reese unless you're Trav. We'll try to get Trav up too. But hit us up, let us know, and we'll get you on the show. We'll have some fun with that, next week. Got a lot coming up here, Wes.
I know.
Wes.
July is right around the corner, man.
We got July, and then we got August right around the corner. We got the NoMaam Fantasy Draft about to happen, people. August 25th. The main draft goes down, and I think by then you should have some NoMaam, gear, paraphernalia. Oh, yeah.
Trying to do that live too, right?
We do it. Yeah, we're gonna do that live this year.
Yes, live from Dubai. Yes, sir. Live from Dubai.
Live from Dubai.
Hey,
No, A-Rap
money.
But no, but the reason we're doing it live is because we will be doing another show each week dedicated straight for the fantasy league. We only will be talking about the fantasy league. There's gonna obviously they'll be talking about NFL because those are the players. Right. But we're not talking about anything else on that show besides the status of the league, the standings, the matchups, the bullshit trades that Reese offers, the ones that just are just crazy. But we'll get more details on that once we lock down the 12 or 14 people that will be joining the league. Everyone knows the core is still going to be there. We're just adding some heads right now, and we're thinking.
That is crazy.
We should have a dedication dinner to Stu since he's retired.
Just saying though, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to my dad. He's retiring from fantasy football, so he's giving up his spot. He will be a honorary commissioner with Wes and I.
Oh,
what's that?
He's bringing back the toilet. He's going to return the toilet bowl.
No, he said he will never return the toilet bowl. He was keeping it, and I will never talk about taking a toilet bowl away from an 80-year-old man. So,
hey, Mitch, is Pops going to be the first person inducted into the NoMaam Fantasy Hall of Fame, or?
That's a great question, and Stino, I love my father with all my heart and soul.
He's not, no.
Hell no.
Okay. All right.
Hell no.
Copy. Yes, sir.
He's not first ballot.
No, he's definitely not first ballot. Listen, my father has accomplished one thing in the league. He finished last place more than anybody else ever.
Most Giants drafted in one.
See, listen. Okay, see, now you just crossed the line talking about my father.
I love you.
But you're talking about you have fights over fucking drafting Panthers.
No, I do not. God, you you just make that narrative up.
Wes.
I got mad at people. I was like, why are we drafting Panthers? Are you people crazy?
Wes, in history, not just last year, because there was time before last year, did Reese, Kenny, and a person to be named later fight over drafting Panthers? Yes or no?
But that's a homer atmosphere there. There's a lot of Panthers.
Yeah, you started it,
but he said, but he went after Stu and talking about drafting Giants.
Oh, no, because Stu went crazy with it. You know it.
When you add pick 12, people don't know on the board. Round 12, they're picking who.
Look, shout out to last place, Stu, my father. I love you, brother. Thank you for all the years of midness in fantasy football and not knowing how to play and always asking me, "Hey, was this guy taken?" Yeah, Dad. 12 rounds.
Did you just say last
to the
place,
board?
Stu?
Pay attention to the board.
No, we don't say that, Stu.
No,
last place Stu is an epic name.
Stino, you got to understand. There's a 75-inch TV screen 5 feet away from my father, and he'll sit there and be like, "All right, was Alvin Kamara taken?" Dad, it's the 16th round. Yes, he was taken 12 rounds ago. Shout out to Kelly as well. Just the same thing, just not 80 years old.
Yes.
So, but no, there's only one first ballot Hall of Famer right now.
Yeah,
and he is your three-time current.
Right.
Actually, do you want me to reveal the ring on the podcast, Wes?
Yeah, Booker T. West.
No.
Booker T. West.
Wes got his ring coming to him. He has 2 other rings, so he's
that's the only first ballot.
He's a pimp now.
No, him and Lee.
Lee's 2.5. Lee's 2.5.
Well, don't tell him.
That's still good. That's the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Hey, then I'm a first ballot because I got 2.
Hey.
Hey, Hey, we questioning one of yours.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck you.
Hey guys.
Yes, sir.
How you get half a ring?
COVID year.
Remember 2 years ago?
The COVID year.
Tell the story.
The COVID year.
Tell the story.
No, it was,
he got a bubble ring, huh?
That's a Mickey Mouse ring.
It was the listen, shut up and I'll explain it.
Remember 2 years ago, the game, the game and the Bengal game.
Yeah, the freaking where Damar Hamlin,
got hurt. Yes,
that was a Monday night game. That was
he didn't get hurt. He passed away.
He still
allegedly.
He still came back faster than Michael Thomas did.
Allegedly.
Two people were in the championship, had players in that game.
Yes, a lot of players.
A lot of players.
We call that the Angels at midfield game.
Since they couldn't finish the game.
I call that T. Higgins with a fucking hit on some.
Damn! Hold on! Wait! Don't try to incriminate T now, bro. Don't try.
He did. He lowered his shoulder.
Hold up. I'm about to do a Raven. I'm about to pull a Ravens move right now from the Ravens desk.
So it's gonna be a mid move
from the Ravens desk. Malik Monk intends to sign a 4-year deal worth $78 million, including the player option to return to the Kings next season.
Good. Oh wow! I thought they were gonna lose him. Wow.
That's 78.
No, Snow. We're starting exactly at noon, Snow, as we always do. Sorry. Yeah, that day we got to make sure we get in. You know, we got to go through the draft pretty fast because Snow is leaving to go get engaged, married, or something. He's going to
what?
He's hopping on.
What?
You should have finished all that word.
Finish your words.
In case she was listening. Just in case his girlfriend was listening, I don't want to throw it. You know.
I mean,
I got you. He's going out to dinner. He's going out.
Gave it away.
Yes,
you know.
He's got a dinner date.
Pretty much in trouble. He's done off.
Listen.
The relationship is over.
It's over.
Shut up.
It's over.
Listen. So, if you are chosen to play in the league,
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
We have 14 guys. So we got Wes, me, Lee, Kenny, Devin, Reese. That's 6. Who else? Wes, who am I missing? Oh, we got some. We
here.
Kirby. We got Beth. We got Drew. Maybe someone named Bro. Maybe someone named Steve.
I'm in there, baby. I'm in there.
Whoa.
That is disgusting.
Hey man, I do need to interject real quick because I've had this motherfucking IDP league on Sleeper started up for a while now. And I've been needing 2 more teams in this goddamn league for like the past 2.5 weeks, and ain't none of you damn scrubs trying to get in this goddamn league.
Okay.
Yeah, because you ain't sent it to me, so
yeah, I have sent it to you. Don't start that.
You ain't sent me Chautauqua.
It's been all through the Discord.
You ain't sent me Chautauqua.
Chautauqua.
I like shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms are pretty good if you fry them like chicken.
Bro, shut up, Drew.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, we will get the final group of people that's going to be in the league. I will say July 9th, we will not be live. I'll be in Atlanta for a tournament with my son, the future Major League Baseball player. So, man, get a scholarship. Dad needs to retire, bro.
Shout out Luke for getting an offer, man. Shout out Luke.
Yeah,
shout out Big L.
Hey, man.
You know, it was very humbling as a dad, and actually just talking to him about it on the way home yesterday. But you are going to hear a funny story though.
Sure.
I go.
So Tuesday, I left after work. We went to Coastal Carolina. So Lucas had a baseball showcase there yesterday. They went up Tuesday night. My wife just said, just drive up there, get a hotel room for the night, whatever, right? So we literally staying right across the street from Coastal Carolina. However, on the journey there, I had asked my son. Hold on. Okay, so I'll be accepting applications for real for a new co-host on the show. Anyone interested, just hit me up at NoMaam Fantasy Football at gmail.com.
You can't tell shit.
My son just said he wanted to drive because he wanted to vibe with his music, get out there, just be that guy. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, that's fine. About 35 minutes into the trip, we're driving down the road, and he's like, whoa, there's a cop behind us. Okay, they drive cars like you do, son. It's okay. He goes, well, he has his lights on.
Pull over.
I said, okay. He goes, you think he's pulling me over? So I look behind him. Right on our ass. Like, I mean, shit, Stevie Wonder has known that he was pulling us over, So we pull over to the side, and shout out to the police officer. He reduced the ticket to a $25 seatbelt charge, although we had our seatbelt on. But it could have been much worse. $180, 4 points, and more insurance. But when I tell you, for the next 2.5 hours as we were driving to our destination, he was white knuckled on the fucking steering wheel, making sure that he went exactly the speed limit, not a mile over, not a mile under. He just rode that all the way through. But it was his first ticket, so he didn't know how to add. He goes, yo, don't tell mom. I'm like, don't tell mom. I'm going to the Discord. I'm going to tell everybody. What the fuck? This is awesome. This is material, baby.
Don't tell mom.
But
cat's out the bag.
Reese, you're officially fired. I just want to put that on the podcast.
You're fired. You're fired.
No, I don't ride with that guy. You're fired. The friendship's over. Lose my address. Lose my phone number.
You are the most craziest person I ever met in my life. We're talking about you after the show. After the show.
No, there is no after show. Guys, you guys are more than welcome to leave because I'm leaving as soon as the show's over.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Fuck you, Reese. Anybody that wants to be on the show, we're growing. I don't know why Reese is trying to sabotage the show, but it is what it is. But listen, next week we'll do the draft. I'll talk more about whatever else is going on in the sports world, because that's what we do.
Oh my God.
We are the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast. We are the greatest podcast known to mankind. The second greatest podcast is 1v1 World Bros Bro Bro. Every Saturday night, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock on B-Box Radio, on Twitch, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, on your mind, in your hearts. That's what he does. That's my man. But I want to thank you for coming up, man. Like you said, it's been a while. I don't want to bring up the drama you had the other day, but I'm looking forward to what tomorrow brings.
Yes.
If you know, then you know.
Yes.
Then you know. If there's ever been a day to be on TikTok, tomorrow will be the day.
Yes, sir.
So,
sir.
You have to hit the Discord and fill me in on what doesn't happen.
Oh, if you don't, well, let me just.
Well, hold on, bro. I don't want to ruin it.
Oh no! I'm not gonna violate. Come on, man. I just want to show.
Go.
I just want to show. Can you see this? Hold on. Let me see if I can show it.
He'll fill you in, Stina, once we stop the live.
I can't show it because of the background, but just know that I have another phone in my hand, and it works perfectly well. I just want to say that it works perfectly well. There's so much fun stuff for tomorrow. So shout out to tomorrow. Oh God.
What time?
Wait.
You know I'm an early bird. You know I put videos out early, so let's not play games, bro. You know I don't play games, bro. Come on now.
Lord.
So listen, shout out to the world. Shout out to all of our followers, our supporters. Shout out to the Dr. Drain. Shout out to the Comedy Zone here in Charlotte and as well up in the mountains. And shout out to Pulse Vodka. Shout out to DJ Mond. Shout out to Bro. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Stino. Shout out to Wes. What's up, Reese? Shout out to the world. Shout out to Snow. Shout out to Kirby. Shout out to Alone. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to everyone that's part of the NoMaam Nation, and I'm obviously one that used to be. So I love y'all. Peace out. See y'all next week.